Hi, I'm Jenny. Welcome to Mysterious Writings. Stay tuned for considering the question, did John Collins Black rule out a state? In the American Treasure podcast, Dave Colonna asked John a few questions about his $1 million treasure hunt, There's Treasure Inside. One of the biggest items that stood out to me, and this is being mentioned on the Mysterious Writings Discord, brought up by the user Poncho and others on there, is where John and Dave began chatting about New York City. Dave asks if John is coming back to New York at any time. He had been there in the city for the GMA interview. John mentioned hiring employees from New York, the city, for his book publishing company, Marble Press. He goes on to say New York's a great place and mentions he hadn't been in New York since 2019. This conversation is between the 4250 and 4330 mark. And while John was referring to the city, he didn't correct himself to specify the city, as he might if he had hid a treasure box in the state of New York. It's a curious and interesting comment. There wasn't any hesitation, as there might be if in the back of John's mind is the knowledge of a treasure box hidden in New York State. I think the conversation would have been more guarded, but it wasn't. It is for each of us to decide what to think, but at the very least, I do think we can rule out any Central Park solutions. From being in the treasure hunt community for over 20 years now, there always seems to be a few of those for any treasure hunt. But in this case, since John said he wasn't there since 2019 before the GMA interview, which was after he hid the boxes, he wouldn't have been in New York City to hide a box. And again, because he didn't seem at all guarded or didn't think it necessary to specify New York City when he said he hadn't been in New York, maybe even the state of New York can be ruled out. What do you think? Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time here at Mysterious Writings.